Hugo, this is like one of my favorite houses.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so this is the kitchen. So all of this was gutted from what it previously was. However, the walls stayed the same, but I love how the design turned out in here. We have a big island. We have the workstation sink in here, which is always so nice. We have this gorgeous quartzite countertop. It's a matte finish. It has a really beautiful texture to it. Tell me when you're ready. Where do you want to start?
Right.
Here?
Yes.
Okay. Ready?
All right, and action.
So many kitchens that I see are almost trying too hard. And the more that you continue adding or trying to have too many amazing moments, it can actually end up feeling cluttered and not feeling just luxurious. So I love that we're standing in a really great example of a kitchen that has that quiet power that I've talked about, and it really just feels sophisticated and you almost don't even know why. So I'm gonna point out some of the elements in here that when we were putting together the design, what we were thinking and how it all came together. So I'm gonna give some tips. Tip number one, this is actually probably one of my favorite elements of the kitchen. It is this accordion, beautiful glass accordion door, and this was a statement. So finding a moment where you can maybe add a connection to another space can be something really special. So tip number one is really finding a moment. So this is the moment where you can see we have taken this wall and connected it to the dining room, which is such a fun feature. Right now you can see it's pushed open. I could be cooking and connecting with, friends, family who are in the other room. And it really just adds a really beautiful connection. I also love that you can see there's no upper cabinets in this kitchen. Tip number two, if you decide not to do upper cabinets like we did here, then you need to make sure that you're finding areas to make sure that you have enough storage and that you're thinking about how to not have a ton of stuff out on your kitchen counters, because in the end, if you don't have upper cabinets and you don't have enough storage and you end up having your appliances out on the counters, then you're really taking away from the whole point, which is really that serenity and calmness and just keeping things more simple. So as you can see in this kitchen, we have done floor to ceiling cabinets here with tons of pantry storage, as well as next to the fridge freezer. We also have a pantry floor to ceiling with pull-out cabinets so that there's plenty of storage. Another thing that you can do is make sure that you have space for your plates. So you typically, like in this one, we did really deep drawers so that there's actually space to stack plates. And it's really important, of course, that you're thinking of function and not just beauty when putting together your kitchen. Tip number three, and I feel like a lot of people are coming around to this, but integrating your refrigerator, freezer, and having it panel ready. So as you can see here, we have the Miele refrigerator here, And the Miele refrigerator on this side, and then the bottom drawer, this is the freezer. And as you look at this wall, you really would have no idea exactly where the refrigerator is. And it just really keeps it so much more just sleek, so much more quiet than like seeing a big stainless steel appliance like popping out at you. So really love to just have it blend in with the kitchen. And then as you can see here, right between, which we do have things in here at the moment, but we do have tons of pantry storage, which is great because we want to make sure to hide as much as possible and not have it out on your counters. Tip number 3 is really paying attention to your materials. Oh, we're on tip number 4. Sorry, there's a lot of tips. So tip number 4, paying attention to your materials. In this kitchen, we used quartzite, which is a dense stone, and it holds up really well. It's durable. It's great for, big families if you're utilizing and using your kitchen a lot. It's a great stone, and it also ages beautifully. I feel like there's a lot of misconception with getting fake stone, porcelain, and while there is a reason for it, and sometimes we might go that direction, I feel like natural stone, it wears really nice over time. It just gets better, whereas some of the stones that are porcelain or the quartz, they maybe don't wear as well. You can see chips in them, and it just doesn't really have this rich, soulful feel that real stone has. So I love using real as much as possible. And in this kitchen, you can see that the perimeter is paint grade, and then the kitchen island is stain grade. And that's a really nice way to do it. I would never mix like 5 different tones in a kitchen. That's just way too much for your eye, and I think trying too hard. So I think really planning out early on what is your statement. So we really wanted the kitchen island to feel really special. We did the cabinets where you can see this beautiful like fluted wood with a skinny shaker style, and it adds texture, and I love using natural tones. So this is more of a natural wood. I don't like to use like red tones or wood that doesn't feel natural. And then the perimeter, it's just a soft paint tone, and it doesn't scream at you, but it actually blends in with the countertop, and we brought the backsplash all the way up. We even wrapped the hood in the quartzite so that it just kind of felt really like elevated and beautiful, but it's not screaming at you. And sometimes that is the best, is when you can walk into a space and it feels good. You don't know why, but it just has this like warmth and sophistication to it. And this kitchen, I think, is such a great example of a functional, beautiful, and so important, timeless kitchen.